Guys, it's DG back with another exciting video. Today, I'll give you guys a close look at these two bad boys right here, the KD15 Aunt Pearls and the KD15 B.A.Ds. So let's get right into it. First, I'm gonna go over basically the colorways and the materials of the shoes. Then, most of all, give you guys my opinion on which one is better. So first up, let's talk about the Aunt Pearls. These are easily top 3 KD Aunt Pearl colorways of all time throughout all of his silhouettes. This in particular features a fuzzy kind of material on the tongue, like a felt material, and it's all throughout the tongue as well. So not only is it like at the forefront, but it's also all throughout. You got a traditional lacing system, regular laces. So came with hot pink laces as well. Look at this outsole. This outsole has that marbled pattern, but obviously the rubber on top of it at the bottom is translucent, so you can see that pattern of the marble that is directly reflected on the swoosh, both on the lateral and medial sides. You have like a rugged suede in the back, a pretty like sturdy pull tab as well as the suede on the back too. And then it also has Aunt Pearl written on it. You got that hot pink throughout the shoe as well, primarily to highlight the plate at the bottom, as well as kind of like that zoom thing right there. On the insole, you can see some writing inside, and that is pretty much it for the KD15 Aunt Pearls. Pretty self-explanatory in terms of the colorway. Y'all can see it, y'all can judge for yourselves, but this is amazing shoe. Definitely top 3 Aunt Pearl colorways of all time in my personal opinion. Main standout here is that it comes with a little dog chain right there, keychain, and it has a flower with B.A.D on it. Then the outsole, similar to the KD15 Aunt Pearls, you have a translucent outsole with an image or pattern at the bottom. Again, Aunt Pearls have that marbled pattern, and then for the B.A.Ds, you have the flower that is represented all throughout the shoe, especially on the dog tag and on the material on where the tongue is as well. In comparison to the KD15 Aunt Pearls, you do have a felt material on the tongue. More or less the same, but it is pretty different because I feel as if the B.A.D material on the tongue is more like fuzzy and kind of like a rabbit or something, like a old carpet or a luxurious sweater or something like that. This one is pretty much the same. It's the same, don't get me wrong, but this one just doesn't feel like that. I think because this is purple, it just looks that way, and that's how I feel about it in my personal opinion. Inside details as well on the sock liner, insole, and then on the back of the tongue. Main thing about both of these shoes is that they are monochromatic. And if y'all are subscribed to this channel, you should know that I love monochromatic colorways. What I mean by that is that the shoe has one base color, and that's pretty much the entire shoe. I really like that concept because it is just one color, so it looks cleaner on foot in my personal opinion. That's just how I prefer my shoes and my hoop shoes to look. It's just like one color. That's why I really like white shoes, like white hoop shoes. I like black, triple black hoop shoes, like all red. Red is my favorite color, so I need those Liverpool LeBron 20s, by the way. And so I really like this primarily for that concept, right? Like these are monochromatic. This one is all pink, this one is all purple, and if you mismatch them together, they just look amazing. Now, on to what I think is better. I would say that the KD15 Aunt Pearls are the best KD15 colorway by far. I do think, however, both of these are in a category of its own. So what I mean by that is that the KD15 Aunt Pearls are all the way up here. You can't even see it. The KD15 Bads are like right here. And then everything else is like where you can't even see it at the bottom. Like everything is down here. So I would say that both of these are all the way up, but this one is a little bit more higher up, and they're both in the category of its own, right? Nothing is really near them. So I would have to rank them. This one is the best, this one's second best, and I would say like the Olympics are really nice. The aimbots were low-key underrated at first. The beginnings was definitely underrated. That one was a banger in my opinion. I love that colorway. And so the KD15 colorways. Ben Slannon, designer of the KD15s, I believe, as well as obviously Easy Money Sniper KD. These are absolutely amazing in my personal opinion, both aesthetically and performance-wise. The only downside to this shoe is that the heel lockdown is not that great. However, because I have a wide foot, it does take up a little bit of extra space. So for me, it's actually like preferable because I repeat this 500 times on every single one of my videos, but there's new people watching every day, which I really appreciate. But to reiterate, I have wide and flat feet. So I really like a little bit of extra room in my shoes because if it's just like a super tight glove compression fit, like my feet are going to be screaming no matter how much I break them in. So like screaming as in like I can't move, like the bones just don't work if my foot just like is constricted too much. So I actually like the fit in these, although I do wish obviously that the heel lockdown was better. But if you go true to size, if you break them in, because it does have the same insole as the Kobe 6, the KD14, and the KD13, then you will be able to maximize the performance and the fit of the shoe. And case in point, you'll be able to maximize or minimize the heel slippage issues that a lot of people are pointing out. But if you still don't like them after breaking them in, then obviously maybe this is not the shoe for you. I can't blame you because everyone's foot is built differently. I did performance test these. I have a full-blown video, I think it's close to 10 minutes or over 10 minutes, talking about this shoe and me playing in it for hours and hours. And I can tell you, this is right up there with the LeBron 20s as my favorite basketball shoe of the year. And not only is it great aesthetically, but the colorways, the aesthetics, one of the best looking KDs, by far, hands down. It might be, yeah, easily top 5 in my opinion, but the traction, the cushion, the full-length zoom strobel, Cushlon, it's more responsive than the KD14, and that was a fan favorite. Obviously, the aesthetics play a big role in the consumer's minds. And, you know, if you look good, you play good, and tangentially that relates to performance. But overall, these are legit. So that was my comparison video on the KD15 Aunt Pearls and the KD15 B.A.Ds, also known as the Bads. Basically, they are pretty much the same kind of concept, right? They both pay homage to women in KD's life, women leaders specifically, women that really have influenced him. They both feature felt material on the tongue. I would say the biggest difference is that the KD15 Aunt Pearls feature a rugged suede, and this one features like a synthetic leather. But both of the outsoles are translucent. They both have the pattern or image at the bottom. And then another difference is that this one comes with a dog chain, dog tag, whatever you want to call it, and this one does not, but this one does come with extra hot pink laces that I showed earlier in the video. So overall, guys, my overall opinion, KD15 Aunt Pearls are in a category of its own. This one is in a category of its own. However, I do think the KD15 Aunt Pearls are better, but these are both must cops. You guys already know. So I'm happy and lucky to have gotten these. Where did I get these? How did I get these? I got these through the Nike app. Literally the Nike app. These released in the US. I cannot speak on other countries, but these released on January 30th around like 11 a.m. PST or something like that. Drop notification from J23 app on Twitter and Solinks, and immediately clicked the link and ordered a pair. So thankful to have gotten lucky on this drop. It was a surprise drop, a shock drop. I am not sure if these are going to release again. However, I do wish that they will, for all the people who weren't able to, or like maybe they had school or something or weren't able to be on the phone. Maybe they were even using the bathroom. I don't know. But overall, guys, let me know what you guys think of the KD15 Aunt Pearls, the KD15 Bads. Should I mismatch them? Should I play in them? Let me know in the comments section below. And make sure, most of all, to subscribe to this YouTube channel for future hoop shoe content. I really want to bring this genuine, authentic vibe to someone who just loves sneakers, who loves basketball, who loves playing, is competitive, who is just wanting enjoyment out of hoop shoes just like I am. So make sure to subscribe, follow me on all my socials at DG Hoops, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.